I'm Dan Kane, and I've been married to my wife Pam for over 25 years, and have 3 college-age children in 3 different states. Until recently, I was the president of one of the largest youth nonprofits in Central New York, Champions for Life, and I am the president of a national medical physics consulting firm, Associates in Medical Physics. So I'm very busy. I am also a Knight. The Knights of Columbus is the largest and greatest Catholic organization in history. 3 times bigger than Samaritan's purse, there is nothing in Catholicism that we do not touch and assist in, from disasters and war, to restoring the Vatican, to feeding the poor in Seneca County. Our method is person to person. In our brief history of only about 150 years, the Knights have produced 7 saints and at least 6 martyrs, and have another 10 of our brothers in various stages of consideration for sainthood. No identifiable group compares over the last century. The Knights are as diverse as the men of the church. We are union men, farmers, business owners, veterans, cops, firemen, mechanics, retirees, and workers of every trade and discipline. We are seen everywhere in parish life and at the highest levels of the church. In the Knights, the creativity and effectiveness of masculine Catholicism is unleashed as we strive together to exemplify the virtues of our order: charity, unity, fraternity, and for the 4th degree, patriotism. Here in the parish, when one of our brothers had cancer and needed treatment, Knights stepped up to cover 50 trips to Canandaigua in the dead of winter. We care for our brothers and their families in a focused manner as a core foundational value of our order. An agenda item of every meeting is who is in need, and our only strategy is intentional acts of charity. St. John Paul II refers to us as the strong right arm of the church, and together with over 2 million brothers, we bring gospel charity to a deprived world. We are among the first to arrive and the last to leave, be it at a summer festival or a refugee camp. This is funded largely through our insurance programs, where we insure each other with safe and quality insurance, with the excess going to evangelization instead of NASCAR sponsorships. It is just that simple. We reinvest in the gospel. Uniquely, we serve the church while at the same time protecting our brother's family with a quality insurance product. My children have received scholarships, and in one case, continue to receive scholarships for a Catholic education. This scholarship at one time was the difference between them getting a Catholic education or not. I know that when the awful day comes that I need radiation therapy, or my home is flooded, or I am in the hospital, and one day when I am dead, Brother Knights will be there serving and consoling in charity, unity, and fraternity. We say, in service to one, in service to all, and we choose to let our actions speak louder than our words. I know, having raised 3 kids, it is hard for any of us to imagine doing an additional thing. Time is tight and the pressure relentless. The economy is tough and our families are pulled in every direction but holiness. Good men are always pulled in a dozen directions, but the Knights are important and lasting. Knights are generational, and this is my strategy. If your plate is full, pray for a bigger plate, and the Holy Spirit will send you a bigger plate in a manner you never expect. Knights are not well-intended men naively hoping to do good one day. No, we are men of deliberate faith and intentional hope who know there is a supernatural component to our knighthood. Rare is the man who has a few hours to spare. I am yet to meet him. To be a knight is to serve as you can, when you can, where you can. We are all brothers here sharing the same mission, not competitors trying to outdo one another with service hours, selling barbecues, or flashing swords. Our ability to serve varies with the season of our lives. We all know this. I am not at every event, and no one keeps score. Our baptism and knighthood unite us to each other and to the church in charity and fraternity. We simply do what we can, where we can, as we can. Importantly, and here I speak as a father, your children are watching, and allow me to mention mine. My son Daniel is an award-winning Grand Knight in Council 15020 in Nashville. He led the No. 3 college council in the nation and serves as a member of the college council who advises the Supreme Knight of the Order, Patrick Kelly. Daniel joined the Knights here, and when I asked him why, he said, "It seems like what Catholic men did." And he was attracted by the Knights participating in Mass and regalia. He continues as a Knight because he sees the effects of Knights in men and in the community, especially in the expression of authentic masculinity, unity, and grassroots bottom-up efforts, Catholic expressions that are lacking in our culture. My son Roy, on his own in Virginia, is also a Knight, says simply, "It was about time I take my place as a man in the Church." I invite you to join us in our imitation of Christ, who came to serve and not be served.